Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much if you're joining me again for another video. I'm truly grateful. Really, thank you so much. If you're new, hi, I'm TC and I am using cash envelopes and sinking funds for the first time. September was my first month and it went really well, and I thought I'm going to give it another go this month to see if it actually does work for me and my income for me and my family. So yeah, so normally I do like weekly cash stuffings of sinking funds and cash envelopes and like budgeting videos as well. But in today's video, guys, we're going to do a cash stuff, but it's actually not going to be like a full cash stuff because, guys, I have used some of the money. Yeah, so I've used some of the money, so I have swiped my card, and if we open up, you'll see what I've spent, what I've not spent. So what happened is I am trying to not go in debt really for Christmas, guys. If you watch my videos, you'll know I'm really trying not to pull out no credit cards or anything like that, or not to get no additional loans for Christmas this year for my children, really, because that's where most of it goes. So I'm really trying not to do that. So I've took on some overtime, and it was just such a, like, I don't know, I just couldn't seem to get to the bank, just with my time and everything. So I never got to I never got to the bank to be able to stuff these in time for me to use them. So I am going to be stuffing my sinking funds, and I did track actually what I actually have spent. It was on card, but I will go through what I've spent, and yeah, I'm going to stuff the remain of my allowance in here, which is not a lot, guys, really. I didn't even know if it was worth actually doing, to be honest, because it's really not a lot going in here. And the rest will go in my sinking funds. So we'll count the cash, and then we'll go through what I've spent, what I've not spent, etc. So today we'll be stuffing 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 100, 110. So we'll be stuffing £110 today, guys. Yeah, guys, I have just not been able to get to the bank when I needed to. So I needed to get to the bank at the beginning of the month, and I just didn't get a chance to. So I did have to swipe my card for a few things, and if I'm honest, I am a bit disheartened because I do want to give this cash system a good bash, because I did see I had success in September with it. I've come from not being able to save anything to, I think I saved over £400 in September. So I just wanted to give it another go this month and really make it a lifestyle, to be honest. Like that's the idea. So yeah, so if we look, my personal envelope, my personal spending, I was giving myself £10, and I've spent £8 already, and that's just on some random bits that I wanted. And I do have £2 left of my personal spending, but I didn't take it out, just mainly because I went to the cash point. But yeah, so I didn't take it out, I've just left it in there. So I don't have no allowance left for the week, which is not really that long, really. It's just a few days. And I thought, you know, I'm gonna get, you know, gonna do it properly next week and go forth in October a bit better. I just need to get my time management a bit better to get to the bank and stuff whilst I am doing this overtime. But yeah, hopefully it'll be better in the next couple of days. I'll get there on time and be able to stuff these properly. So my son, again, he spent his allowance. His allowance was £15, and again, as he spent it before it got a chance to touch the envelope, because what I had to do is I had to transfer him over the money through to his bank account. He has a bank account that I don't really like transferring money into, because again, he doesn't really know how to manage money effectively yet. And yeah, so that went over to him, and he has spent it. for the purpose of the video, I did ask what was left in there, like what went, like what he's got left after his spending, and he said he's got like £1 something left, which will have to do him until the next stuff, guys, because yeah, I'm not transferring any more over because he's had his allowance. My daughters, I do know what happened here. I give them, oh sorry, so yeah, that was £15. I did give them £25, and they spent theirs in we went to a trampoline park, and it was £24.50. So again, they did have 50p left over, but again, I didn't take it out. It's just 50p, so I've just left it in the bank, and they're not having any more spending money until next stuff as well, which will be in a couple of days, really, because I say I'm just doing this just to catch up, really. So yeah, nothing's, not that, you know, their money is spent as well. Transport. So transport was another funny one, guys, because if you've been watching me for a while now, you'll know that I bought a monthly pass in September, which worked out quite fine. I didn't lose it, which was plus, and it worked out, I think it was £55 for the pass if you buy it like a monthly one. So again, because my time management is very poor, by the time I got round to having to buy the pass again, I didn't have any cash. So I tried to use my card, but contactless wouldn't let me pay over £45, and obviously the pass is more than £45. So I ended up having to get a weekly pass, which is now £15 a week. So I'm going to go forth in October buying weekly passes, and that is going to cost me £60. Whereas if I had bought the monthly pass, it would have cost me £55, and that would have been a saving of £5, which really I would happily have put in one of my sinking funds. But yeah, so going forth in November, I need to do better to get cash on time to stuff this at the right time when I need it. And then spends, previously, if you've been watching me for a while, this was shop. I'd had like a little purple kind of sticky note here that was just for our shop spends, and I just relabeled it spends with my label maker that I got to help me around the house, guys. Just for my children to, as I said, if you've been watching me a while, you'll know I bought a label maker, and it was to label, like, you know, storage containers and whatnot, just so my kids know where to put things. So when I go to find like a pen or a sellotape or anything like that, like, it's where it belongs. So I thought, whilst I'm doing that, I might as well profit from it a little bit, and I did some of my envelopes over again that needed doing. So this was shop, but it's now spends, and this money has been in here a while. So yeah, I'll probably take it out and pop it in my penny pot, which I will show you in a minute. And then household and toiletries. Again, if you've been watching me for a while, I used to just track this, so I never used to stuff this. I just used to track it here. A few different categories I used to track at the back here. So I used to track household and toiletries, groceries, and eating out, and miscellaneous. But now I'm going to cash stuff household and toiletries, which I do know I've got £10 left of that allowance, so I will stuff that today. With the remaining, I've spent 10, and I'm going to stuff it with 10 in a minute. And then here we have our cashless little tracker things. Again, I used to do these bits here, but I thought, let me try something new. I'm thinking, if the space is smaller, I might not spend as much. So I don't know, we'll see how that goes, because groceries and eat out are like even though I did well, sort of, last month, I know I can do a lot better. So the method in my madness is have a smaller space to write, and hopefully I won't buy as much, because I know I don't have much space to write. I don't know. I don't know. It's just me and my funny ways. So so far this month I've spent £76.42. So I give myself £80 a week, and I've spent this. Again, the week's not over, so I don't know if I might spend a little bit more. I shouldn't think so, but that's what I've spent so far. And then for eating out, the kids did get some McDonald's, and that was £8.66. I give myself 70 for the month, so we do have 61.34. But I don't really want to touch that because I do want to use this for a meal out, because it's my daughter's birthday in a week or two. Exactly. Gosh, can't even remember her birthday. Yeah, but next weekend we want to go for a meal. So hopefully I won't spend anything, so I can use that for that, and then everything will be accounted for. And then miscellaneous, I give myself £60 for the month, and so far I've spent £4 because my son broke his charger lead and I had to replace that for him. Sorry guys, my kids are home, so you know, mommy duties. So where was I? I had to replace the charger, so I've still got 56, if my math is right, left for the month for miscellaneous. So this cash stuffing is not going to be very long on this particular binder, guys, because as I say, a lot of these things, these envelopes have been spent already, and I'm not planning to like go into next week's allowance or, you know, anything like that. I'll just have to make it work, which is, it's not that long till we stuff again, so it's not awful. It could have been better, but it's not awful. So personal's not getting anything. My son is not getting anything. My daughter's not getting anything. Transport, I'm gonna give it a 10 just in case I need to pay for any transport for my children in the next few days, but I shouldn't have to because we've got no money to go anywhere or do anything. So yeah, I don't think I'll be using it, but I'll just pop it in there just in case. Spends, shop, we've spent this. So I give myself £10, and again we swiped it on card because when my daughters went to the trampoline park and they bought themselves some slushies, which was about £4 each. So like the refillable ones. So yeah, there's like £2 left, but again I didn't take it out because, you know, I just didn't think putting £2 was I didn't think it makes too much difference. I thought just leave it in the bank and it'd just be like a buffer for me, a little buffer. So these pennies, guys, will go. I'll probably keep the silver in there because you just never know, because next week I might use it, and I need to get myself a little like jar for my silvers. But guys, I have a penny pot. Now, way before like budgeting and, you know, doing YouTube, I used to throw all my coppers in here. I've been doing that for a while now because I don't really like walking with a lot of change. And my friend actually, she potted me a nice plant a few years ago, and yeah, I'm not a very good plant mom, so sadly the plant didn't survive. But I kept the pot because I thought it was nice of her to do that for me, and I like the colour of the pot, so I just threw my change in there, and I thought to make it a little bit better, put a label on it, the penny pot. I don't know if it makes it any better, but yeah, we have a penny pot. I would like to get like a nice jar, and I probably will get one eventually, but right now we've got the penny pot that is doing us nicely for now until I get a silver kind of jar, and for the silvers, and I'll put like things like that in there because I want to start saving like change as well. But I don't know, I just could put them in there together, but I just feel like if I need to go in it, it's probably easier to get it out the silver jar, but hopefully I wouldn't need to go in it. I'm rambling now. So yeah, so household and toiletries, I have spent £10, so it is going to get £10. So yeah, so £10 in there. And again, this is still ongoing for this week, but then next week I will have a new £80 to shop with for food. And again, this really is off limits, to be honest, for this next few days, because I do want to save this money for our eating out trip. And then miscellaneous, again, we've got some money left for the month for that. So this, guys, was a really rather sad cash stuff. So sorry that it wasn't a lot going in there, but we can do these, so we'll do these. So sinking funds, on a plus note, I've not had to go in them for anything. So everything that was in there at my September closeout, I think it was 480 something, is still in there. And yeah, I'm hoping to grow these slowly and steadily, and yeah, hopefully I can get a decent amount in here by the end of the year. Although I know a lot of them I will be using. I know like Christmas is going to go because I'm going to use all the money in that. Birthdays is actually going today because I'm going to take it out after I've stuffed. I'll show you what I'm going to do with it. So a lot of them will go, but I guess that's what they're there for, aren't they? They're there to go into them when needed. So I got to keep reminding myself that, because part of me was like, I don't want to go in them, but realistically I know I have to go in them because that's what they're for. So I will start at the back today with my kids' envelopes because as usual I need some 5s, and I know there's 5s in here. So my son is going to get 5, so I thought take the 15 out, pop it there and put in a 20, and that goes. And the same with my daughter, take 15 out, 15, pop it there, put in a 20, and then the same with my other daughter, pop the 15 out and pop in a 20. So yeah, so that's their savings done for the week. And I just can't wait for these to grow, guys, really. I do know, don't be impatient, and little and often we will get there. So well, what am I going to do now? So I'm going to do emergency fund, and emergency fund is going to get 15. Let's pop this out, and it's going to get 15. So it's going to get a 5 and a 10. And now emergency fund has 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 65, 70. So my emergency fund has £70. And I can't wait for this to get to £100. I'm hoping for £100 by the end of the month if possible. But we'll see. House, it's going to get a 10. So we'll give that 2 5s because that's what we have. And our house has got 10, 20, 25, 30, 35. So house has got 35. And this is just for any appliances that we need in the house. Like if my kettle goes, or, you know, if I want a new pan. Really, it's to cover the big things like washing machine breakdown and whatnot, but I'm just not there yet. But eventually that's what I would like that for, to cover, you know, unexpected expenses, so it won't completely annihilate my bank balance. So yeah, so that's got 35. Clothes and shoes is going to get a 10 as well. 5, 10. And I would like to bulk this up to a few hundred just to have in here, just, you know, if my children, you know, children, they're always needing clothes, aren't they? Sorry, guys. They're always needing clothes, shoes, especially my lot. Like, gosh, they just keep on growing. I think, actually, my daughter's going through some growth spurt at the moment as well. So she'll be needing some clothes soon. So, clothes and shoes has 10, 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. So, yeah, it's not too bad. £60 clothes and shoes for now. Hair is not going to get stuffed, but I know it does have 10 in it, and it will get stuffed next week. Sorry guys, my throat is dry. Gosh. So hair's got 10, and I will stuff it next week. Christmas is going to get a 20 for now. It should get a little bit more, but I think I need to prioritise birthday because I'm actually taking that to the bank tomorrow. I'm going to take that to the bank tomorrow so I can start buying some stuff online that my daughter's asked for her birthday. So Christmas has now got 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120, 130, 140, 145. So 145 in Christmas. And as soon as my October's out the way, my daughter's birthdays, I'll be able to focus on this a bit more because I have so many different plans on, or ideas should I say, on what I want to do to bulk this up so it covers me that I don't go in debt for Christmas this year. Birthdays is going to get, actually, what do I have? Because I don't know what I have actually. Let's see what. Yeah, so birthdays is going to get 15. And all this envelope is going to the bank with me tomorrow. That's 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120, 125, 130, 135. Let me just count that again. 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120, 125, 130, 135. So I'm going to take this with me tomorrow and deposit this in the bank so I can start buying some stuff. But I will still stuff this because I've got till the end of the month to purchase all presents. So that will go to the bank and I'll start again next week. Family time is not going to get anything, and it's got, I think it's got £20 in it. 10, 15, yeah. Family time's got £20 in it. And then school holidays is going to get the last 5 because that time is upon us and I will need some extra funds. So 20, 25, 30, 35. It's not a lot, but it'll do something, I'm sure. So 35 in school holidays now. And again, I will try and stuff that again next week. And at least get it up to 40. And then school stuff. Guys, I really... Poor little 5. It's been in there and I've not added to it. But in November, I'll add to it. I can't at the moment, but I will add to it in November. And then obviously my kids got their 5. So right now they've got £20 each. Yeah, guys. So, oh yeah, I need to colour my little tracker. So I put 15 in emergency fund. So I'm going to move this out of the way. And get the blue actually. And I'm just going to colour 15 in. So we'll colour this 15 in. I didn't colour last time I stuffed because on my end of September closeout I had some extra money, so I stuffed emergency with £5 and I didn't colour it in because I totally forgot, to be honest. And then when I remembered, I was like, oh, I need to colour it in. Just because it makes me feel like I'm doing something, guys. I'm colouring in, guys, gosh. I'm looking forward to like the new year, you know. I'm looking forward to the new year because I would like to do some savings challenges There's so many fun ones that I've seen. Like I really like the roll the dice one that I've been seeing. It looks so fun, and like you can customize it to like your own sort of pocket. So like me, I will only put like low amounts in there, and yeah, it'll probably be like another nice little way to save some extra money. Gosh, guys, colouring. Yep, so that's done now, guys. That's cool. I just can't wait like to get it all filled in and coloured, and that'll be like my first ever challenge completed, which will be a milestone for me. Not that I've ever tried to save with any sort of trackers, but I am really enjoying it. Yeah, so guys, thank you for watching. Really, it does mean so much to me. You guys are amazing. Yeah, until next video, which should be in a few days actually. As I say, I'm sorry that I didn't get a chance to stuff much in this because I did use the money, but on positives I know what I used, and it wasn't out of the allowance that I give myself, so that's a positive, and I was still able to stuff my sinking fund, so I'm not going to be too hard on myself. But thank you guys so much.